Howdy y'all, it's your favorite trainer with a belt buckle. Today we're going to teach you how to program for an ectomorph or a hard gainer who looks like Skelly over here, just can't put on size, with also lateral elbow pain. We're going to put 8 minutes on the clock. We're going to finish it before that. We're going to take you through how we program it Show Up Fitness. We have internships here in San Diego, Los Angeles, and Santa Monica. 2 months, you will become a hunk. All you got to do is show up. So first off, we've already gone through the assessment, the PAR-Q. You've gathered this information from your client, and you're going to take them through a full body workout. Lateral pain, lateral epicondylitis, the itis part means inflammation. Technically, kind of an outdated term. It's probably some type of tendinopathy, meaning this area is affected. Itis will be acute, meaning it will go away 2 to 3 days. So if they've had this lateral pain for a long period of time, it's due to these flexor muscles of the wrist. So we got to get into this tissue. Maybe you want to use a dowel. That's okay. Just go nice and slow over it. It's like you're making some pizza. You're going back and forth, get some blood flow to that area. You can also use a lacrosse ball, just like that. Do that for a good 30 seconds. Move the wrist as well. It's not going to feel good. And then a tennis ball can help strengthen it. Add value immediately, and they're going to sign up. They're going to give you that credit card. They're ready to start working with you because this pain sucks. I would suggest doing some type of grip strength test so you can monitor their success. Every time they come in, you're going to get into that portion of the lateral bone, lateral muscle, not the bone. Don't go over a bone with the dowel. It's going to hurt like hell. So let's get into the program. That's how I'm going to warm up with my client. So if they want to put some size on, how we program is we focus on core patterns. Multi-jointed exercises first, large muscles before small, proximal before distal. I'm not going to start out with bicep curls and tricep extensions, leg curls, leg extensions. That's not optimal hormonally, but also we want to optimize force production. So you're going to do a little warm-up, sure, maybe some thoracic rotations, push up into a downward dog, get the scapula off the back, 3 minutes, 4 minutes max. Don't spend 30 minutes foam rolling, all that bullshit. Start with the core pattern. We're going to do a horizontal push, which will be a bench press. Do things that your clients like, and you will know by asking them. Hey, Mr. Ectomorph right here, what do you like to do? Oh man, I used to love bench press back in the day. Make that first. And then you're gonna throw in an accessory. So an accessory can be something that they like. You can also do a core pattern, but for guys, I typically do not like to put a lot in the first circuit because they suck with cardio. So if you did like a bench into a chin up into a squat, they're gonna pass out within 2 to 3 rounds. And they're not gonna tell you because their egos are so damn big, right? So here's what we're gonna do: bench press into a bicep curl. And we're gonna modify, maybe we're gonna do sagittal, maybe we do the rope so that it doesn't irritate the elbow. We're gonna do 3 sets of 10 progressively overloading. So how this works, we do a set of bench press, put a weight on there for 10, and then we go to a bicep curl. We rest, we add weight, we learn about our client, we ask great questions. You don't just sit there and stare at each other like a bunch of weirdos. You learn about them. What do they like to do? Add value on how you train. Just build that relationship. That's going to make you a great trainer. Do this for 3 rounds, and then you're going to go to the next circuit. So then we have a push. We want to even out a push with the pull. So you could do a vertical pull, you could do a pull here, as long as we have like a 1-to-1 ratio. I don't want to see a military press, bench ups and push-ups, and then no back work. So we want to at least have an even ratio so we're not walking around with invisible lat syndrome like we're all jacked, but we're not. Okay, so let's do a chin up, and let's even it out by doing a face pull. Face pulls are great for the traps, also for the biceps. Make sure it's okay on the elbow. I'm always going to be asking my client, how does that feel? Maybe between sets I massage it a little bit. Add that value as the trainer. So we have a push, we have a pull, and we have a pull vertical into a pull horizontal. So now we have a 2-to-1 ratio. I like that. Now if he's done all right, 3 rounds, chin-ups probably can't do many, maybe 3 or 4. Add that value as a trainer. Maybe you pull them down a little bit. Maybe at the top you push them around. add that value as a trainer so he sees the value in working with you. 3 rounds. I'm probably gonna be doing 3 to 5 here. If you can do 5, I'll do 8. Do a couple eccentrics, face pulls, 10 to 12. After you finish those, we're gonna go to our last circuit, and if he's doing well, then I'm gonna add some legs in there. Let's do a goblet squat. We already have some biceps, so let's add a close grip push-up. And let's add a farmer's walk. So this is the easiest one, right? We're just gonna get and learn to see how the client moves, set those expectations, take care of the elbow, talk to him about nutrition, how many grams. If you're looking like this, buddy, you're not an ectomorph. It's not your genetics. You don't eat enough. You don't train hard enough. That's where we come in. If you wanna look like a hunk, you gotta train like a hunk. So then we're gonna do goblet squat, 10 reps, into a close grip push-up, working the triceps, into a farmer's walk. Maybe you grab that ball and you have him do a suitcase walk and he has to dribble. Make it fun and with the accessory ones. So the program, full body, we have a leg exercise, which we're gonna do as a squat. He didn't really wanna focus on legs, he wants to focus on upper body and his elbow, so address that. We have a push, we have 2 pulls, we have some indirect tricep work via close grip push-ups, some bicep exercises. Do a little different, do exercises that are different for the biceps. So maybe a Zotman curl. Curl, twist, down. Curl, twist, down. Add some variety with the bicep curl. If you just do a regular curl, he's not gonna be too excited. Add in for a B. So the core pattern is 1, core pattern is 2, core pattern is 3. We're doing it in circuits. You can add in as many as you would like with it. I encourage for guys, don't do more than 2 for the beginning because they're not great with cardio. Goblet squats is essentially cardio for most bros, especially if he's sporting a big old belly. 10 reps, they're gonna die. So learn that client first, knowing that their cardio sucks. If you feel like it's appropriate, you could add in more movements here. You could put a B in there, you could put a C in there, you could have ab work. Purpose isn't to annihilate, it's to educate. So I would maybe throw in on this one a corrective. Grab that dumbbell, work on strengthening that lateral portion. Super slow eccentric, super slow concentric. A 3 to 3 ratio with some isometric holds would be valuable. And then I'm gonna add in down here the tennis ball. So see, we grew this from a bench, a chin up, and a goblet. We added some biceps, trap back work, tricep close grip, and then we're gonna do some correctives to fix this. I could add in if it's a client who wants to work on their core, abs, I wanna feel it, whatever, put that there. If it's a marathon runner, you could put cardio there. How we program the system, core pattern, 3 circuits, progressively overload, add value, have fun, educate to be a hunk. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube. If you want to become a great trainer, show up in person, LA, San Diego, Santa Monica. We're now online. Shoot us a DM, email me at chris@showupfitness.com. Keep smiling.